Hey guys, Team Robin, I was here bringing you guys the second game of Nick versus Jack, and it looks like Nick is actually starting off with his Nidoking again. So Nidoking did a lot of work against Jack in the last game, so it makes a lot of sense. And Jack is actually starting off with Mamoswine, because Mamoswine's actually pretty good against 3 of his Pokemon, against 3 of Nick's Pokemon, so that makes sense also. So let's just get this game started. And so here we go. Jack issuing challenge. She's going to send out that Mamoswine, who is pretty scary. Mamoswine being a really good Pokemon is just terrifying, especially with that Focus Sash, and can hit with that, Ice Spear. And he's going to send out Tentacool, because Tentacool can eat this Blizzard. So he's not going to have to worry about that Blizzard ever again. So Nick's going to heal up with the Black Sludge again. And Jack's going to take away his Mamoswine, switching out to his Skunkfish, which of course is pretty weak to Scald. So he's going to go with the Scald here and do almost half with this very tanky Tentacruel. So Nick's not really worried about that. So he's just going to leave. There's no reason to fight this. And he's going to go out with this Venusaur, because Venusaur can eat Thunders. And he's actually is going to go with the Thunder here. I probably wouldn't have. I would have predicted the switch right away and gone with something else, probably Bounce. So he's going to send out Gliscor, which is also a good counter to Venusaur. And he's going to actually Mega Evolve here, which he has no reason not to. He doesn't have Chlorophyll or anything on his regular Venusaur. It's just for a Mega version. So he's going to go with the Giga Drain and actually do half of Gliscor's life. That's pretty impressive. Gliscor's going to use Acrobatics. It's going to do quite a bit. And but Gliscor actually has an item on him, so it doesn't really make sense to have a Life Orb if you're going to use Acrobatics. You might as well just use Wing Attack or something like that. I don't know if Gliscor can learn Wing Attack, but you might as well use something like that, because it's going to have a little bit more power. He's going to send out Nidoqueen. So we know that Nidoqueen has Ice Beam, but I don't think it's going to matter here. So he's going to heal up off of that, which is probably going to heal more than what Nidoqueen actually does with this Ice Beam. Yeah, it's about the same. And he doesn't get the freeze, so that's not very good for him. Thick Fat is just really strong on tanky Venusaur. And he's just going to continue to pound away with the Ice Beam instead of switching out. But there's nothing he can really switch to be honest and to be fair to him. And down goes Nidoqueen again in a similar fashion to last time. The Ice Beam can be very strong on them, but he's going to send out the Mamoswine. Of course, Venusaur doesn't really care about Mamoswine. He's going to take this Blizzard and just have it for lunch. And he's actually going to use Toxic, maybe to break the Focus Sash. That kind of makes sense. But, I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter, because if he Giga Drain twice, I think would have been just a little bit better. So he's going to use the Blizzard again. He's going to put Venusaur down to pretty low life and Giga Drain it all back. And this poison should be able to take out the Mamoswine here, because it's just enough. Yep. So down goes Mamoswine. Venusaur just taken over, much as the Nidoking did in the last game. So here comes Crocodile. Crocodile's going to get Giga Drained. It's going to be almost dead, and Venusaur's actually going to go back up to full life and use Dragon Tail to knock out this Venusaur. I'm thinking about making a Crocodile. Not this version of Crocodile, like the attacker one. I'm going to make the defensive one. So out comes the Toxicroak, which is perfectly fine being up against the Dark. He's okay with that, but he's just going to go with the Bullet Punch, because he doesn't really need too much damage on this Crocodile left. And down he goes. So next he's going to send out the Skunkfish again, because of course the Skunkfish does have that bounce. So he's just going to go with the Poison Jab. Not very effective, so I probably wouldn't have gone with that, but he does get the poison. Wow. Also the static. What a set. So that's static on two physical attacks that have been done to the skunkfish. Both have static. That is pretty ridiculous. So the poison still hits him even though he bounced. Oh, Nick's going to actually stay in for this. He's going to take the bounce and, oh, he's actually going to live. So he went with Drain Punch, which is pretty good. He's going to heal up a little bit. And Skunkfish is actually going to die. So down he goes. Nick's going to lose some life via the life orb that's on him. So he's going to send out Nidoking. Nick actually stays in and goes with the Bullet Punch, taking out 1/3, on a crit though, and loses some of his HP. Nidoking goes for Earthquake. I imagine this is going to take Toxicroak out. And there he goes. So, bye Toxicroak. And Nick is going to send out his own Nidoking, since he knows his Nidoking is actually faster. And the Ice Beam's going to come in, and I predict kill this Nidoking, seeing as how it killed him from full life the last time. So there goes Nidoking, and that is it, guys. So once again, the reason why I didn't bring my videos is because the guy I faced didn't have time to finish his team. So it was just me facing like pre-evolutions and stuff. So it wasn't very exciting. There were 6 O's. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you to Nick for giving me permission to post these. And yeah, I hope I see you guys later.